Guten Morgen to everyone. Rabbi Galandauer here from the Great White North of Canada with a special end of holiday message / Yizkor appeal. We miss the community and we certainly miss the weather, but Baruch Hashem, so far so good up here. You know, one of the beautiful things about the holiday of Sukkot is the mitzvah of the Arba Minim. And the Arba Minim, the esrog specifically, is referred to as a pre-Eitz Hadar. And the Gemara wonders what makes the esrog, specifically the fruit that the Torah is referring to when it talks about a pre-Eitz Hadar, a fruit from a beautiful tree. What makes the esrog that fruit? There are many beautiful fruits, many beautiful trees. What's special and unique about the esrog? And the Gemara explains that one of the ideas behind an esrog being hadar is based on the fact that hadar can also be understood as dira, which means a dwelling, to live. And it explains that a unique feature of the esrog specifically, more than any other fruit, is that all other fruits, when the season is over, the fruit fall off the tree and that's it. And the tree is once again bare until the next season when it starts to bear fruit and grow again. The esrog tree is different. Even when the season is technically over, it's never really over because the esrogim that weren't picked remain on the tree. And so you can have on any particular esrog tree at any given time, you can have a fruit that is starting to grow. You can also have an esrog that's been there for months or for a year, for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, all on one tree. And the Torah is highlighting for us that this is hadar. That concept, that idea is beautiful. Why? Because it's multi-generational. So often in life, the younger generation cannot really connect with the older generation. They look at the older generation and they say, they're outdated, old-fashioned, they're not new and hip with the times. And oftentimes you'll have the older generation as well who look at the younger generation and they'll say they're immature, they don't know, they're not ready yet, they don't understand. And there's a disconnect. There's a lack of an ability to understand one another. The beauty of the esrog is that it teaches us that on the same tree, in the same spot, in the same places, you can have multi-generations working together, dwelling together, and ultimately serving together. And that is the beauty of the esrog, and that is the beauty of the Jewish people, where we're supposed to also be multi-generational, where we understand that every member, every individual, young to old, has their unique qualities to contribute to society. And so the lesson for us is to be like the esrog, to understand and to remember that the older generation is there to learn from and to guide, and they have to also appreciate the younger generation, which is up and coming, which is there, ready and willing to be able to take on those responsibilities and seek out that guidance, and to be able to dwell biyachad in unity. That is the beauty of the Jewish people. And so that is the lesson really of Yizkor. Yizkor is a time when we remember and when we, so to speak, unite the generations. And at that time, when we are doing so, we recognize the contributions of what was and the potential of what will be. And together, we go ahead and we commit ourselves to that future. And so once again, as we stand Shmini Atzeres and celebrate Simchas Torah, and we have our Yizkor appeal, please contribute and recognize that each and every individual, from young to old, the contributions that they make and the contributions that they will make are all based on what we today go ahead and commit ourselves to in terms of the growth of our esrog tree, our young Israel of Greater Miami. And once again, I commit myself to beginning the process and pledging $180 towards the Yizkor appeal, and I encourage each and every one of you to do the same, if not more, so that together we can continue to produce the beautiful fruit that is the young Israel of Greater Miami. A Chag Sameach and a good Yom Tov, and I look forward to once again seeing everyone really soon.